Dineen starting to come out of his zone. Petersburg still on his left. From the checkered line, he shoots it in. Waite cutting it off behind the net, then clearing it around on the left wing side. Cochran was tied up by Zemlak. Shot from the point, and here go Cochran and Zemlak at it now. Cochran and Zemlak, they fought in Chicago the other night. They're throwing rights, they're hitting helmets, and we've got two sets of sore hands already, I think. Now here's Cochran getting loose for a moment. Now Zemlak throws a couple of rights. Zemlak and Cochran, they're right in close quarters and throwing rights when they get their hands free. Zemlak and Cochran have got a pretty good hold on each other now. They're wrestling, and the linesmen have not as yet moved in to try to stop them, and I don't blame them. Cochran got a right free. Now Zemlak throwing two rights, another right. They're all hitting helmets. Now they're at long range, and Cochran's shirt is off again. Zemlak, for the second time that they fought, has got the jersey off of Cochran. He pulled it right off as he did in Chicago the other night. Now Kolstad on the left side to McRae. McRae at center, runs into Roenick, dumps it in. Yanni has it for Chicago, forced back of his net by Lawton, comes to the right circle to Presley. Oh, and Presley got flattened by Kaminsky. He's hurt. Kaminsky caught him with a shoulder. Presley skated right into him at full tilt. Kaminsky lowered the shoulder, and Presley bounced back about 3 feet and went right down on his back. He was slow getting up, but he's all right. Now Brown in the corner, checked by McClellan as he plays it back to the net. Clearing it, gets stolen. Hampshire going right in. A sprawling save by Wade as Hampshire stole the puck. Now here's another shot. He scores! McClellan knocking in a rebound off Pacek's shot, and the North Stars take the lead 1-0 at 13:33. Now it's fed to Vincelette at the Chicago blue line. He comes to the center zone, shoots it in. Casey cut it off behind the net, and now we've got a fight breaking out. Lawton getting into it with one of the Blackhawk players on the far side. It's Dwayne Sutter. Dwayne Sutter and Lawton in a wrestling match. Lawton throwing a couple of rights. Now Sutter digging a couple. Lawton has lost his helmet. Sutter throws a right. Lawton blocks it in midair. They wrestle around in the corner to the left of the North Star goal. Now Lawton gets his right free, and he throws a couple at Sutter. Brian Lawton taking on Sutter. Now they're wrestling again. They've got each other's arms locked up, and the officials move in to break it up. Zemlak starts McClellan back. He dumps it in from center. Zemlak going after it in the left corner, but got checked on the play by Brian Murray. Now we've got a couple of players falling in the corner. Zemlak getting into a fight here. Zemlak doing, who is it, Nyland? I can't see the Chicago player's number, but it's Zemlak and one of the Blackhawks up against the boards, and it is Nyland. Zemlak and Nyland, two big fellas up against the boards in the corner to the left of the Chicago goal. This will be Zemlak's second encounter of the game. He took on Cochran earlier, so he's taken on two of the tougher Blackhawks. The linesmen are prying them apart, but there's a lot of talk going on between Zemlak and Nyland. You've got to like what the North Stars have accomplished so far in camp defensively, Tom.
I agree.
They really are vastly improved. Now, De Palma to Brockney's going to go right in. They score! Hartsburg! What a play De Palma made! Oh! De Palma drew off the defender and then slid the pass to Brockney in the circle to the right to the left of the goal. And McRae clears to center. Brown driving it back in for the Blackhawks. And now we've got an outbreak in front of the bench area. Two players from each team. And now others on the bench are getting involved. They're standing up. The sticks are up. And right in front of the bench area, we've got an altercation involving two members of each team.
Kaminsky was in there, Al.
Oh, you might think of that.
And Yanni.
He's a disturber, isn't he?
There were four altogether in there, but I picked up Kaminsky and Yanni, who both came in there, and sticks are up on the part of the players on the bench as well.
McRae is involved in it. Now, Kaminsky has broken loose from the traffic along the boards. Yanni is being grabbed by Archibald. Now they've got Kaminsky backed away into the Chicago zone.
Kaminsky was in there, Al.
Oh, you might think of that.
And Yanni.
He's a disturber, isn't he?
There were four altogether.
Kaminsky's been grabbed by one of the linesmen. They're just trying to break it up. They're not.
The North Stars have got 2, 4, 7 players on the ice, plus the goaltender. Chicago's got 3.
Yeah, I think they're not fighting.
Yeah.
They're just trying to break it up. Now they could call a third man technically here, Tommy, because you're not supposed to touch one of those combatants on the other team. But it wasn't a case of them trying to fight Brown or anything. They were just trying to break up the situation between Kaminsky and Brown. Kaminsky is coming to the penalty box. Now he turns and he's going after somebody else. Who is it this time? He's going after Vincelet. Got him with a couple of left uppercuts. Now Zemlak is getting into it. He could get a third man. He's grabbed onto the Chicago player. Oh, they're all getting into it now. We got a dandy going. It's Presley. I thought it was 11. It's 17. Presley and Kaminsky. And the linesmen and referees are in there. And
I'm surprised the Chicago players are all standing over. They're not coming on the ice at all. And they're outnumbered 7-4. And I know the penalties are involved, so Mike Keenan has control of his players on the bench, which is very tough for the players to do, Al, is to stand there and watch it when they're outnumbered 2-1 on the ice.
Hey, they got to go through this 8 times during the regular season.
Just think if they played again tomorrow night, how good it would be.
Nyland is on the ice. He came out of the penalty box,
Yes,
so he's going to be gone. Who else came out of the penalty box? Zemlak is over there. He came out of the penalty box.
Well,
now McRae is trying to get it. McRae is trying to get it. Presley, who's being restrained by the referee. Troy Murray's got a hold of McRae, just walking him around, trying to cool him down. Zemlak is moving around, and
well, we're going to have some additional calls now because the minor officials will no doubt tell the referee who left the penalty box.
Yeah, well, Nyland and Zemlak have got to be gone. They came out of the penalty box. Out to the left point to Big Kolstad. Skates to his right, gives it to Hartsburg. Back to Kolstad, left circle, and Poshak was checked by Nyland. His penalty, I guess, has expired. Well, that's why he came out of the penalty box. His time was up. Must have expired, or right about the same time as that last altercation. Now McClellan moving in to Poshak from the left circle. His shot hit a defender, Nyland. It's fed to the point. Hartsburg to Kolstad. Now back to Hartsburg. Left circle, Poshak. A shot, he scores! Poshak right along the ice. I guess you wind up frustrating the other guys after. There's a fight behind the play. Who's in this one? We've got 2 guys down on the ice, and one of them is Playfair for Chicago, and I can't see who the North Star is.
I thought it might be Rose, but I
linesmen
wasn't
have
sure.
been separated. Playfair standing up, and he's punching the Minnesota player who's on the ice, and the linesman is holding the Minnesota player down, keeping him from defending himself.
It may have been Rose. I think he was jumping behind.
Somebody better get in and pull that Playfair off the lines. Now he throws the linesman to the ice. He's gone.
He better be gone.
He's gone, and we still can't see who the North Star player is, as Playfair and the linesman came down on top of the North Star player and the other linesman. Who is? And now they're letting the North Star player up, and it was Big Kolstad.
Okay. All they picked up was the number 3.
Now they're sending Playfair right out. He's gone.
That's Jim Wade.
Jim Wade.
Yeah.
Who's Bill Wade?
I work with Bill Wade up in Wade Park, Minnesota.
Okay. All right. Jim Wade. Okay, Roenick starting the play in. Oh, here's Savard. Right in, he shoots, he scores. Right off the bat. Roenick got the puck, and Savard got in between the defenders. And the North Stars win it by a score of 3-1.